it's, I really want to put it in 4x speed. Okay, no, that's not true. Yeah, that's kind of true. Some people will say it's overrated. Haters will say it's overrated. Why do they do that with the love lines? Yeah, okay. Hi guys, and welcome back. You've clicked on a ranking video, so it's good to have you here. This is the Friendly Drama Queen channel. I'm not going to talk so much, I'm just going to get right into it. This tier list, I did not make it. I basically picked it off of the K-drama tier list that already existed. I'm going to link it below if you're interested. By the end, I'm also going to take a snapshot of the ranking and post it on the community tab so that you don't have to keep track of the dramas from just watching the video. So this one is predominantly, I believe, it's dramas that came out in 2021. So it'll be fun to go through and see how I feel about these dramas because I didn't make this list like I mentioned. Another thing is, again, these are my opinions. It's okay to disagree. It's never that serious. If you disagree, let me know in the comments and it'll be great. Every time I do one of these, I'm reminded that I have watched a shit ton of K-dramas. I mean, I'm not even ashamed of that at this point, but it's crazy how many I've watched, and I'm shocked every time. Okay, let me walk you through the tier list that we have. So right at the very top is 10 out of 10 would rewatch. Right below it is what I think is meant to be fantastic, but not 10 out of 10. And then right below it is it's okay. And then dropped, planning to rewatch, or dropped, never watching. And I guess the last one is just like, is a shit category. Anything that I had to watch on like 4 times the speed. I never quite make it there though. I either drop it or, yeah. Anyway, okay, we're ready. Let's get into it. Okay, first drama we want to rank here. I'm gonna calibrate it basically. So Touch Your Heart, which is the drama with Yoo In-na and Lee Dong-wook. Very highly anticipated because they had such good chemistry on Goblin. So everyone was excited for this one. I have seen Touch Your Heart. For me, it's fantastic, but not 10 out of 10. Yeah, I'm gonna put it that way. And here's my reason for that. I think that they had better chemistry in Goblin than they did in Touch Your Heart. But maybe that's because Goblin had a lot more gravity to it. Like, part of why they had so much chemistry was the tension between the characters. But Touch Your Heart is just like a light, breezy, there was barely any tension or angst or anything like that. So it was just like watching, I don't know. I'm trying to say I felt the chemistry was stronger in Goblin, therefore on this one it's just okay. It's not a 10 out of 10. Okay, for me, I'll put something in 10 out of 10 with rewatch, and that is going to be The World of the Married. I love The World of the Married. I absolutely adore that show. It's a remake of Dr. Foster, and Dr. Foster is a British show. Has 2 seasons. I binged it all, and then when the Korean version came out, I really, really liked it. I think that I love how they basically adapted it to Korean culture, so it made it even more juicier, and they combined it into like 1 season, which is like also really great. There is no redeemable characters in that drama, but you know that going into it. It's, you know, he cheated and she's getting revenge. That's what that is. So yeah, 10 out of 10 would rewatch that one. Something that I dropped and I don't plan to rewatch would be Abyss. I did not like this drama at all. So my issue with this drama is the fact that I think by the time I got to it, I was a bit tired of seeing that trend of shoehorning crime side plots in rom-coms. And Abyss is like the drama that made me really hate that whole setup. I just also couldn't get behind her coupling with him because I think she's had better chemistry with her other dramas like Strong Woman Bong Soo and Do Me at Your Service. Those are good ones that she had better chemistry. So yeah, I don't plan on rewatching Abyss. I really don't. I won't recommend that one. While You Were Sleeping is a Suzy drama, and I think I'm gonna put that in fantastic but not 10 out of 10. I would have really loved this drama, but the last couple of episodes felt a bit draggy to me. They got together pretty early on, and then not pretty early on, but after they got together, I basically lost interest in what else could happen. Crash Landing on You, do I have to say anything about that? Some people will say it's overrated. Haters will say it's overrated. Yep, I'm choosing violence at that one. It can only be on the rewatch category. So if you disagree, I don't want to hear it. Oh, I'm starting to realize this list does have dramas across the board, not just 2021 dramas. Okay, well, Backstreet Rookie is another drama that I dropped, and I do not plan on rewatching. That drama lost me. The premise lost me. The fact that she was a high schooler when they first met was not something I particularly loved. And then I remember I paused it because of that premise initially, and then I started to see TikToks of the Rastafarian character in that show, and I was like, okay, I definitely can do without checking out this drama, and it's just, yeah, it slipped through the cracks. Radio Romance, not much to say about that one. I think it's okay, it's not fantastic or even a rewatch. I just think that they're better dramas. It's just very mediocre in every sense of the word. The writing, the characters, everything. Fight for My Way is like, ooh, this is a hard one because I want to give it a 10 out of 10. I actually rewatch that drama quite often. I like Fight for My Way. I think this is where some people might disagree. You might think, oh, it's not 10 out of 10. But you know what? I think it's 10 out of 10. I really liked all the characters, and I think this is like one of the best friends to lovers execution I've seen that I really liked in a K-drama. So that's why that's up there. Descendants of Sun. This one's gonna be controversial, but Descendants of Sun for me is not a rewatch. In fact, I look back and I'm like, why was that drama so hyped? It's an okay drama. It's not, I don't even think it's fantastic. I think it's like really just okay. Ugh, fight me. Ugh. I think it's just okay, guys. I don't think it's great. Nevertheless, for me is on 4x speed. I didn't hate it, but I definitely fast forwarded a whole lot in that drama. I couldn't do it. Mr. Queen is 10 out of 10 with rewatch. And I think so because it's, till date, it's still one of the funniest K-dramas I've watched. Like, I was cackling from beginning to end. I rewatched Mr. Queen just to make me happy, just for dopamine levels. So I think it being a 10 out of 10 makes a lot of sense to me. Strong Woman Bong Soo. Ooh. This is a very beloved drama. I wouldn't even play. Yeah, I think that's a 10 out of 10. The rumors are true. It is good. Kingdom for me is a 10 out of 10. People might disagree with that one, but I do think as far as zombie shows go, I really liked it. Like all 3 seasons and the movie that came out, I have really enjoyed. So yeah, it's up there for me as a rewatch. The King Eternal Monarch. I had to fast forward a lot. So I'm putting King the Eternal Monarch in 4x speed because that's exactly how I watched it. My hand on the fast forward button, just waiting to get to the point because I feel like that drama kind of dragged a little bit, and by the time it got to the meat of the story, I was a bit checked out. So yeah, that's why it's down there. The Heirs is also something that I fast forwarded. Boys Over Flowers, I'm gonna rank it based on when I first watched it, and I thought it was okay. Now I know it's atrocious, but then it was okay. So Itaewon Class for me is my issue. Okay, Itaewon Class is a great drama. Okay, great is great is the word. Do I want to say great? Itaewon Class, I didn't like the romance in Itaewon Class. This is a love triangle that I I just felt like he should have picked the other girl. Maybe I'm in the minority on that. Okay, anyway, as a drama, fine. It's fantastic, but it's not 10 out of 10. It's okay not to be okay for me. If you had asked me this maybe like when it first came out, I would have said it's a rewatch. It's 10 out of 10. Now I'm not super sure I would rewatch it. I think it's just a 10 out of 10. It's like fantastic, but no, it doesn't feel right to say that. It doesn't feel right to say that. I'm gonna put it in 10 out of 10. Yeah. Okay. Next drama, Startup. My knee-jerk reaction to Startup is just like frustration. Pure frustration, because that drama was frustrating for no reason. Why do they do that with the love lines and the love triangle? Why do they have to make that so weird? I think Startup is okay. Like, I don't think it's fantastic or 10 out of 10. Yeah. True Beauty was a tricky one. Y'all will not catch me. You won't catch me slipping, because I know stands of this show because of Cha Eun-woo. But I'm gonna have to really be honest with y'all. True Beauty was not my favorite thing. It wasn't. I think maybe it's the high school element of it all. Like I'm just like over the high school element of it all. True Beauty is okay. Yo, I really want to put it in 4x speed. Okay, no, that's not true. Yeah, that's kind of true. Yeah, that's kind of true. But it was entertaining. I wouldn't do that drama like that. Okay, it's okay. I'm leaving it there. Uncontrollably Fond. I knew what I signed up for when I clicked on that drama, but it still broke my heart into tiny pieces. It's not something I would rewatch for sure, because I cried like a baby. So it's okay. Watch at your own risk. Be prepared to cry. Yeah. W2 Worlds. W2 Worlds for me is one of those shows that when I was watching as it was airing, I thought, wow, this is the greatest shit ever. And then looking back, I'm like, that was confusing. I think I've said it before on this channel when I talked about this drama. I think it was really convoluted, the plot. And that makes it not a stress-free rewatch for me. So I'm gonna have to put it at... Okay, I'll say it's fantastic, because I do think that, like, as far as plot goes, it was very intricate and well thought out, but it was still confusing. It's fantastic. W is fantastic. Okay. Weightlifting Fairy for me is a rewatch. It's like, that's a comfort drama for me. When I'm feeling like I have nothing to watch, that's like my fluffy picker-upper. They have the cutest chemistry. I love the friends to lovers thing there. I love how they were as a couple. So yeah, that's fantastic. Vincenzo I think is a rewatch. It's a nice rewatch. 10 out of 10, fantastic. Run On for me is gonna have to be fantastic, but not 10 out of 10. And before y'all come for me, I just have to say, it took me 2 tries to really get into Run On. I can't pinpoint exactly why that was. I think like it took me a while to come around the quirkiness of both of the characters. That's the only thing I can think of. It's a really good drama, but it's not something I would rush to rewatch. Yeah, so that's how I feel about Run On. Okay, we're putting some more oldies on here. Stuff like Playful Kiss. That was 4x speed for me. I believe this is I Hear Your Voice. I'm having to gauge on the pictures. I Hear Your Voice is actually, it's a decent drama. I think that's okay. Suspicious Partner is okay. Actually, it's fantastic. Ugh, no, it's okay. I think at some point that drama could have been shorter, and it's also one of those like criminal / romance dramas, and I'm just, those dramas, those kind of dramas tire me. I think it's okay. It's not. Ooh. I'm looking at this now and I'm like, oh, some people are not gonna agree with me on this. I will recalibrate once everything is on here. Okay, next, my ID is Gangnam Beauty. I think that's okay. What else? Hi Bye Mama is fantastic. It's a cute one. Goblin is okay. Another controversial one. Goblin. We're gonna have to come back to Goblin, okay, so I can properly explain myself. Penthouse for me is okay. I wasn't part of the group of people that like was salivating over Penthouse. Crazy melodrama is not my thing. So yeah, that's why it's just okay. Be Melodramatic is fantastic. I say watch that one. Korean Odyssey is something that I dropped and I'm never rewatching. I wish I had a better reason for you other than I thought it was boring. I just thought it was boring, so I didn't finish it. Okay, next, Hospital Playlist. Hospital Playlist is great for me. It's fantastic. It's not 10 out of 10. I don't rewatch it because it's a medical drama and I don't tend to rewatch anything medical dramas related. Okay, Hotel Del Luna. Okay, y'all gonna hate me for this one. I dropped Hotel Del Luna. I just realized I put Backstreet Rookie on planning to rewatch, and no way in hell will I rewatch that. And neither will I rewatch Abyss. But I might rewatch Hotel de Luna. I might. Probably won't though, but I might. Let me explain Hotel de Luna. I think for me, I don't have an explanation. I just didn't really like it the way everyone else did. Something just didn't click for me. I'm sorry. That Man Osu was on 4x speed. It is boring. Not boring. Yeah, it's kind of boring. My Roommate is a Gumiho is okay. It's not fantastic. It's just whatever. Melting Me Softly. This is where I'm gonna lose some of you. I think Melting Me Softly. Okay, let me use my critical thinking. I want to put it in fantastic because it's a guilty pleasure of mine. I did like that drama, but I recognize its flaws, so I will put it in okay. Okay, About Time is basically the same thing. About Time started out great and it starts to like fall off towards the end. Okay, no, it's not the same because I definitely start to fast forward a bit more to get through it. Cinderella and the Four Knights, I think that's an awful drama. That's harsh. I'm aware that's harsh. But I really, really don't think you should waste your time. Ooh, that is harsh. Okay, let me rephrase that. I just didn't like that drama. If you liked it, I'm sorry, I didn't like it. Okay. She Would Never Know was okay for me. Ooh. I did have to fast forward quite a bit for that drama, I won't lie. I did have to fast forward a little bit. Like, yeah. Okay. Doctors for me is okay. Graceful Family. Okay, that's a hidden gem. Graceful Family is actually quite good. I think it's fantastic. Don't go in for the romance though because there's barely any romance in it. But otherwise, I think it's pretty okay drama. Okay, Kill It. I dropped, but I plan on rewatching it. Oh, I didn't rank Goblin. Let's go back to Goblin. So for me, okay, I want to play with. I want to rewatch it. I'm sorry, I just want to rewatch it. It's fantastic, but I don't rewatch Goblin. Mostly because of the ending. Bring It On Ghost is something that I had to watch on 4x speed. I think I just was not in the mood for a supernatural drama. And I don't think it's particularly it just didn't stick out to me as a good drama. Tale of the Nine-Tailed. For me, that drama is... I dropped it, but I'm planning on rewatching it. I dropped it basically because I found that the supernatural backstory was not like hooking me. So unfortunately that was that. Attempted was a fast forward button situation. Did not like it very much. And then Dr. Romantic is okay for me. And then finally, Her Private Life is like fantastic. Actually, I rewatch it a lot, so I'm putting it on rewatch because I personally rewatch it. Okay, and then same with her. I rewatch Her Private Life before I rewatch Why Secretary Kim. That's why it's on 10 out of 10. Like, that's why it's on the fantastic row and not on the rewatch row. I don't recognize the rest of these dramas down here, so I won't be ranking them. So this is the ranking of this list that I've just done. It looks crazy. I know it looks crazy. I'm kind of tempted to pull Run-In to the rewatch section, but I won't because that's not a drama I gravitate towards if I want to rewatch. It's just not. Okay, so there it is. This one was kind of hard. I'm not gonna lie. Very controversial. Like, there's no way y'all are all gonna agree with me. So let me know in the comments. And now I'm gonna compare it with the community ranking of this because this is a public list. So I want to see where I differed from the community ranking. Okay, now we're looking at the community rank. And I am floored that Abyss is on a rewatch. I am floored that Abyss is up here. And About Time is up here? Oh, okay, that's my mistake. That is actually So I Married an Auntie fan. Okay, even then, that one's kind of surprising that it's up there. Okay, they dropped, this drop list is crazy to me. You dropped Crash Landing on You? How do you do that? Explain to me how you drop that. Okay. I can understand dropping Touch Your Heart and Startup, but I cannot understand dropping It's Okay to Be Okay and Crash Landing on You. Am I seeing that wrong? I'm so confused. I'm not seeing that wrong, guys. Crash Landing on and It's Okay Not to Be Okay. Nah, they don't have taste. Okay. Dropped and Never Rewatching. Nevertheless is. I'm proud of myself that I even finished that drama, so I'm good. I understand. Not seen. The community on this rank is like weird. You haven't seen True Beauty or World of the Married? That's odd. Okay, I'm proud of myself. I'm not mad. I think my rank makes sense. Abyss being up here for rewatch is mind-boggling. Please, if you've seen Abyss, please let me know. Because that drama was not good. Okay, anyway, yeah, we've seen it, and now let's just go back to my list because my list makes sense. My list makes a lot of sense. You see what I'm saying? The things that I watch on 4x speed truly deserve the fast forward button. The only thing I can think that is controversial in my list here really is where I put Run-On and The Seventh of Sun. Some people might fight me on that, but you know what? It is what it is. Okay guys, I had so much fun making this ranking video. Please leave a comment if you did so I can make more of these, and I'll catch you in another video. Bye.